Premier League title race in the upcoming season is going to be quite crazy with all the top teams spending big. We got the likes of Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea being in that title race by the looks of it at the moment. But honestly, we're gonna just speak about the whole title race and how tight it might be this upcoming season. So let's get straight into it. The four teams obviously who are strong contenders, as I mentioned, are Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. So all of these clubs have had quite the summer window. Their season has ended not too bad. Liverpool, of course, ended on a high note, winning the league. Chelsea ended up winning the Club World Cup 3-0 against PSG, and all these clubs just ended the season top four in the Premier League. So it's a not bad season for them, but it is quite tough to say who will win the Premier League. Like, all these teams are very stacked in terms of players. Some teams a little bit more stacked, but I'm super excited to watch this upcoming season. It's gonna be crazy. Now let's start with Man City. Enough yapping, so let's get started with them. They have came off a pretty decent season, probably not the season they wanted, but it's a building block. At one point they were in 8th place and they ended up 3rd place at the end of the season. They have high standards as they have won the league so many times. Specifically, they have won 6 titles in the last 8 seasons. That is outrageous. That is some next level stuff. Like, Pep Guardiola has really made the side dominant. Now this past season they missed a very key player in Rodri as he got injured in a match early into the season. I believe it was against Arsenal. This summer they have gone in and bolstered the squad. They have signed Cherki, Reinders, Aït-Nouri, which was done early, and I mean, Ryan Cherki just came off a pretty good season with Lyon, and he's considered one of the most talented players right now and has some crazy technical ability. I was really surprised when I watched him play. He's very good technically. His first goal for City was crazy. Just a flick. Someone passes it into him, he flicks it up, and a first time volley into the top left corner. There's no better goal to score than that for your debut. Like, that is insane. But this past season he has played 30 matches, scored 8 goals and assisted 11, so that's pretty decent, but it will take him some time to adapt into this team, but I know he will come good eventually. Reinders is a solid signing from AC Milan as well. They kind of needed another midfielder who was that kind of number 8 that could play as a DM as well. So Man City can play a double pivot with Reinders and Rodri, which would be very interesting. But he has also some very good dribbling, which can help with the carrying the ball forward and up the pitch. But this past season the stats don't really matter, but he has 37 matches played, 10 goals scored and 4 assists, and they kind of needed to make a signing as KDB has left to Napoli, Nico Gonzalez is rumored to leave, and Kovacic the same. So they needed a midfielder in there, and Reinders is a great player to bring in. I wonder how he will do in his first season at Man City. Now Aït-Nouri is a signing that is huge. They finally got a proper left back. Man City, they have been playing Guardiola at left back for quite a while. Ever since he signed for the club, he's been playing left back. Aït-Nouri, great signing. He's very good technically, can carry the ball forward quite well. When I watched him at Wolves, he would just bomb up the pitch and also contribute in terms of attacks as well, but at the same time he would also defend very well and get some solid tackles in. So I feel like this is a player that will just get better under Pep Guardiola for sure. And I mean, what can I say? Man City, they are gonna look like quite the team this season. Moving on to Liverpool. Liverpool have just come off a incredible season, winning the league and doing decent in the Champions League. I think they got knocked out in the round of 16, which is rough considering how well they did in the group stages. They topped it off, almost undefeated. They just got beat, I think, on the last match day or the second last match day, but they won the league quite comfortably by 10 points. This summer they decided to improve the squad even more, and well, that will make an even bigger gap between them and the other teams. And Liverpool have signed Vert, top midfielder right there, Frimpong as well, top right wing back, or like a wing back, Kirkish, and also Mamardashvili. I believe that's how you say it. Hopefully I didn't mess it up, but those signings are very much needed in this team. I genuinely think they might win the Premier League, especially with the quality they have right now. And if they add Isak or Ekatike in that team, it's genuinely GG's for the league. Like, just give them the trophy at this point. But yeah, in terms of Vert has done very, very well at Leverkusen. He has been a very key player. His dribbling, his technical ability is so good. He could chip in with goals and assists. I mean, that's his job as a attacking midfielder. But Frimpong, this guy kind of plays like a right mid at times. He loves bombing up the pitch. Like, with his pace especially, it's gonna be dangerous down that right hand side. Overlaps as well. His crossing is pretty decent as well, but he loves just those cutbacks. When he gets to the byline, he just cuts it back. He loves those. Defensively, he's probably gonna improve under Arne Slot. But Kirkish, we've seen how good he is and how good he was for Bournemouth this past season. So very good signing. His work rate is absolutely insane. That's one of the reasons why Liverpool got him. High energy player, can bomb up the pitch, but also very, very good defensively. Mamardashvili, bro, I keep on messing this up. But yeah, he is basically the backup for Alisson, or if Alisson decides to leave, then he will probably start. But yeah, it's looking like Liverpool might win the league once again. Moving on to Chelsea, they have had quite a decent season. I can't lie, at one point they were like 7th or 8th, and they ended the season in 4th place. So made a pretty good comeback, and they have improved along the way as well. They played some nice and clean football as well, which you guys know I love to watch that kind of football. But they earned themselves that place in the Champions League next season. Also, they just came off a 3-0 win against PSG in the Club World Cup, so that really surprised everyone, I feel like, because Chelsea really outplayed them. Outplaying arguably the best team in the world is something. That's why we know that Chelsea might be serious this next season. Like Cole Palmer, man, ever since he joined, he's just been unbelievable for Chelsea. In my opinion, he has been the main man, and Chelsea are rebuilding the team around him. But this season alone, he has played 37 matches, he has scored 15 goals and assisted 8 times. So he turned up with 2 goals and an assist against PSG, but always turns up when he needs to. Players like Caicedo and Enzo, they have just paid off their depth of their price tag. They were both around 100 million. I believe Enzo Fernandez was 120 million, but they have been playing amazing this season. Caicedo has been probably the best DM in the league for sure this season. They are both super important players and helping the team push up the pitch and just starting those attacks with their progressive passes into the attackers and also into the final third as well. But the signings Chelsea have made this summer are some very solid additions. They bringing in Jamie Giddens, who's a very talented player at Dortmund. He loves to run at his defender, very pacey winger as well, so that guy's gonna be crazy in that left wing position. Joao Pedro, great signing. He already started very, very well. He scored like 3 goals in like 4 matches in the Club World Cup. He helped them win the semi-final as well, scored in the final. I mean, what can you say? Liam Delap, very, very good striker as well, coming in from Ipswich. I mean, we saw in the PSG game how good he is. He could run with the ball at defenders, just cut to the right, and he could whip it. He tried to whip it against Donnarumma, but Donnarumma full stretch saved it top right. And Estavio, also a top talent in the world right now, so this team could really compete for the title next season. It's gonna be very interesting. Now Arsenal, they have just came off a decent season, finishing in second place last season for the third time in a row. In the Champions League, we got knocked out by PSG. Knocked out by PSG in the semi-finals 3-1 on aggregate. I kind of thought we were going to beat PSG, but they absolutely ripped through the opponents on their way to the final. But this season has to be a big one for us. We need to win a trophy. Like, we need a few pieces in the team, like the right puzzle pieces, and fit them in there just to make sure we win a trophy. And this season has to be the season we win a trophy, or else there's going to be some problems and fans are going to start pointing their fingers at Mikel Arteta. And we need a striker, midfielder, and a winger, so we are getting there. This summer we started with some solid signings, bringing in Zubamendi, as we need a top-class replacement for Jorginho, and also Partey as well. Partey's contract was terminated due to, I'm sure you guys know the situation with that, but Norgard is there as well for the depth in the squad. He was a very key player in that Brentford midfield last season. But then Kepa as a backup keeper, which I think is a pretty solid signing considering he has been good for Bournemouth this past season. Now we're working on the signings of Gyökeres and Eze at the moment, which are huge parts of the team if we sign them. But I did hear that we might abandon the Eze deal and we might go for Xavi Simons. Now Xavi Simons is a very good player, like talented player who could play left wing cam. Technical ability is great. He could score goals, he could assist as well, but he's just a player I would love to have as well at Arsenal. But a striker like Gyökeres is someone we needed for quite a few seasons, so hopefully he signs a proven goal scorer who has done it at the top level. And he scored against the top sides in the Champions League, and I believe he will slot straight into the team. It might take some time for him to like start banging in goals and stuff, but eventually you guys will see him score the goals. Zubamendi is a top class midfielder who's very good at ball carrying, but also I think one of the reasons we got him is he's very good at breaking the lines, which is something we need, which will make Declan Rice play in the number 8 position, which he's been kind of doing well in that position ever since Arteta moved him there. But Eze is a player we could play through the middle, even through the wings. His dribbling is one of the qualities, and also his passing, I would say, is quite underrated. His vision is there as well. I would love to have him at Arsenal, as he is a player that can contribute with goals and assists and kind of big moments as well. But I wouldn't mind either Eze or Xavi Simons. Both are very good options. But also Eze is a former Arsenal Academy player, so he could be a player again. We just need to see what Arsenal does in this situation. But if we get the right signings, I believe we could honestly win the league. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below who you think is gonna win the league this season. Honestly, comment as well what place you think, like your top 4 prediction from these 4. Who do you think is gonna finish in what spot, the top 4? So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.